What misconceptions about dating single mothers do men need to stop believing?
That we're still sleeping with the fathers of our children.
Can I just tell you that the father has not even seen him?
Never initiated a visit.
No. What have people said about you that really hurts you?
This will humble her. I got that a lot from like women, my fellow girls. As a single mother, you have to be the dad, you have to be the mom, you have to be the bank, you have to be good cop, bad cop.
Do you want to get married?
I think I do. Hi, my name is Ezinne Udubra. I am 28 years old and I am a single mom of a beautiful baby girl.
My name is Rita Obobame. I am 46 years old. I'm a single mother of 16-year-old boy.
Today, you're going to witness something raw, real, and powerful. Two single mothers open up like never before, sharing their journey, the pain, and the truth. There's so much noise online about single moms, but in this conversation, we go deeper. And yes, it gets quite emotional. But that's not all, because at the end, I do something God asked me to do, something you'd never expect. So make sure you like, subscribe, and most importantly, watch till the very end. This one might just shift something in you.
What have people said about you that really hurts you?
I don't think anybody has been brave enough to say anything to my face. But what I've heard people say to friends is that this will humble her. And I'm not quite sure why that was the case. I got that a lot from like women, my fellow girls, that this would humble her. And so it was communicated like it was some sort of punishment. So, and that really hurt me because I didn't see my child as a punishment. It did not humble me. I feel like it even made me even more bolder, more confident. So yeah, it really hurt me at the time.
People around, they'll just say that, so we never knew she's like that. We only know her to be a church girl, you know. And I'm like, well, you people can't understand, because at my age then, 30, and I was naive even at 30, so for you to know. So then I just made up my mind that let them run their mouth. I actually took in when I was 30 years old. When the whole thing happened, being a church girl, I'm even among the choir members, and it was like me running away. I just decided that, okay, whatever that it is, I would just have to go back to the church. I won't run away from God. If I'd run away, probably I would have seen somebody that would have advised me to abort, and probably I won't be alive today. So I just decided to, like, okay, let me face it. Whatever consequences, let me just face it, which I did. I went back to church. I was placed on indefinite suspension, of which I stood by. People would like, I even had someone that told me that if I was one, I won't go back to that church. I would just smile. And I kept praying to God that, God, please, I know, just have mercy. I know I've done wrong, so just have mercy on me. And that had really made me so close to God and make me know Him more.
What support systems helped you push through tough times?
I would say family, my friends too, people around me, some close friends and family. They really helped me. Then I was working, I had a boss then that it was the only one that was able to open up to that this is what I'm going through. And he never even encouraged me for any abortion. He said, don't worry, Rita, I will make sure, I will stand by you no matter what, even if your family throw you out. My pastor and the wife then, I remember them calling me like almost every week. They'll call me, the wife will call just to like, okay, how are you? Just make sure that you are standing with God. You know, that encouragement really helped me. It really helped.
God, why do I feel so emotional? Sorry. Okay, my family. I feel like there was something my mother told me, and she was like, pregnancy is not a disease. And I don't want you to be going around with your head low.
Oh.
And it helped me immensely at the time because I was so proud about my pregnancy. It was like I was a married woman. I was proud of my pregnancy because of that support I had. That my family were like, your dreams are valid. Yes, you'd have to make certain sacrifices and all that, but we are here for you. And they were truly there for me. I got pregnant outside of marriage. I was 22 years old. I've had to make a lot of sacrifices. Watching my friends or my mates, do stuff, and me, I have to like double down on, okay, what's the consequence of this? How this is going to affect my child? I have to rethink every single decision, and not just be a youth, so to speak.
So what's one moment with your child that made you forget every challenge we're facing?
It's actually pretty recent, which is crazy. And I was having a very hard time at work. I just had a tooth extraction. I was going through so much pain and just frustrated because my role is a very pivotal role in the company. So it was a lot all at once. And she's 5 years old. And she tells me, Mommy, don't worry, I'll take care of you.
5 years old.
And I knew that she could not possibly do anything for me.
Sure.
But that sense of, okay, I didn't do such a bad job with this child. That was how I felt. And she was hugging my sister, and then she tells my sister, Auntie Jimmy, wait, I need to turn on the water heater so that Mommy can have her bath.
5-year-old.
She's going to be 5 in August. And I shattered. I was like, I did such a good job. I'm happy I wasn't brave enough to carry that act of removing this child. I would have taken this away from myself. And someone that would love me purely, not because of what they can get from me.
Or what they can even give
or
you.
what they can possibly give me. It was the best feeling ever. So yeah, that experience, that singular experience.
That's a good one.
Oh my God. How do you respond when your child asks about their father? Are you co-parenting?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
It's just me from day one, and it's still me. Well, he has not really asked, even though he will be 16, he's 15 plus now. He has not asked. And the thing is, can I just tell you that the father has not even seen him?
Never initiated a visit.
No. We haven't even seen him for once. And the boy is 15 plus. So, but I know he's a very intelligent child. So he would have, one way or the other, heard the conversation about probably his dad. I'm open-minded. If he asks, I'll surely tell him everything without holding back anything from him. So I'll let him know the kind of father he has. So.
Can you hold your hand for a second? You're so strong. You're so strong. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. I am co-parenting, but I would say I am the captain of that ship. And so when he said he was going to be present, I gave conditions. We're not doing lukewarm. You're either in or you're out. Either way, I'm good. Right? So they have FaceTime every week. They have a relationship together. He supports financially with upkeep and her nanny. But it wasn't always like that. We had a lot of back and forth in like the first 3 years. I blocked him at some point for like 8 months because he didn't like my decision on school. And I was very adamant about it. I was like, my child must go to that school, I'll pay for it.
Okay, from your experience, do you think children need both parents?
Need. Yes. Can it be done without the other? Yes. as much as you need something, if you don't have it, you can work around it. As a single mother, you have to be the dad, you have to be the mom, you have to be the bank, you have to be good cop, bad cop. So it's a lot to put on a human being. I feel like for children to have the best experience is to have both parents. It's an absolute, it's a need. Can you survive and thrive without it? Yes, it just takes longer. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely would do it again with somebody. Raising a boy child and raising a girl child, is it different?
You know, I think you just feel like because you're a woman now, as a boy child, like, mommy now I'll do it, mommy now I'll do it. I mean, I want, as I'm giving you that instruction, I want to do it immediately. But no, I don't get that. I have to scream, I have to talk. At times I have to like, don't worry, let me call uncle so. Before I will now like, no, mom, it has not gotten to that. That's okay. That's when you will now, okay, let me just do this, let me just do that. But I believe for a girl child, maybe they're like, okay, mom. So what's your experience like?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like raising children generally is hard. That one is a given. It's hard. But I also think that there are peculiarities to each gender. They have different needs. So there's the general, you need to come out as a decent human being. First of all, you need to be a Christian. You have to start early in your walk with God because it will guide a lot of decisions that you will make. But I feel like there are certain things that are very peculiar to raising boys and raising girls. I feel like I'm hyper vigilant as a girl mom than I would have been if I was a boy mom. I feel like I hover around my daughter. Like, I can't just leave my daughter with anybody. I've heard a lot of boy moms say boys are stubborn. I have a stubborn girl that will ask you why 20 times before even saying, okay, she sees the point as to why you are asking this question or why you are sending her this message before she now goes.
Do you want to get married?
I think I do. I know it is God's will for me to get married. He has told me, right? But even though in recent time it's not looking like that is the case, but I know that my God doesn't lie. But currently, I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, do you want to get married?
Yes, I want to. But I don't know. I've tried several, and there's one thing I do. If you come close to me that you like, I don't hide my son for anything. I don't hide him. I'll let you know from day one. Are you sure this is what you want to do?
Do you agree when people say single moms should only date single fathers?
I don't agree with that.
Why?
Because why? If I have somebody that has not even married before, doesn't have a child or something, why not? And he likes me, love my child, so why won't I go for him? So why should it be a single father? So I'll not be looking for a single father up and down. No, we shouldn't be.
They're not even there.
In your own case, why?
I don't agree. Also because that will be putting ourselves in a box.
Exactly.
Right? And this might be generalizing. But most of the single fathers I have met don't want companions, they just want mothers for their kids. So they are not looking for a wife. They're not looking to be anybody's husband. They just want someone to take care of the kids because it's overwhelming. Do you get? And then you now being a single mother, they believe you are strong. You have capacity. You get? So you can take on more stress. So it's not a glamorous offer. I would happily decline. But if it's God's will for me to meet someone who is a single father who would not want to add to my stress, but would rather want to relieve me of stress and see how we can both make our lives comfortable and better, by all means. But yeah, I don't think we should only date single fathers. No.
What misconceptions about dating single mothers do men need to stop believing?
That we're still sleeping with the fathers of our children. Because it's almost like when you tell people you have a good co-parenting situation going on with the father of your child, they automatically assume that, oh, they're still sleeping together. Oh, he still comes to our house. Oh, he still has that access and all of that. And then I'm not going to say that all single mothers don't. That would be a careless statement to make because I know that some do.
You know, there was a guy then that came like, okay, so that I was a single mom. You know, there were some things that happened, and I just found out that he stopped calling, he stopped picking my calls. Only from like, guy, what? Like, I just found out that I'm too self-willed. Like, this is what I want to do, probably because I've been doing everything by myself. So that he doesn't like anybody that is independent.
That's
So he doesn't like anybody that is independent, that I'm too independent for him. Like, probably if anything happens, probably you now got married, that me, I'll now be like the woman of the house. I'm like, oh, really? What would you say to a woman who just found out she's going to raise a child alone?
It gets better. It gets better. Day one is worse than day 10. It doesn't get harder, it gets easier. You find yourself on your journey, surround yourself with people, surround yourself with good people. Hold God tight.
Yeah.
Because your life depends on it, your salvation depends on it. Hold God. God is the ultimate father. You can't have a better father for your child than God. He is the standard. And if you have that, you have everything. During my pregnancy, God was very present in my pregnancy because for the most of my pregnancy during the pandemic, I was alone. Well, I had family, but the father of my child was not in the picture during the course of my pregnancy. And so it was a really hard time. And I saw the hand of God in that period. Like God met me in my room during that period. I didn't go to antenatal for like all of the 9 months because we are like in the lockdown. And it was a very scary period, but God sustained me. Myself and the baby were never sick, not even for one day. We didn't have any money because I didn't have a job. 22 out of school, there was nothing, but somehow God always showed up. And it changed my perspective of how I saw Christianity, of how I saw God. And now even being responsible for this person that he has put in my keep, he has shown me the great responsibility and the great relationship that we have with God as being like earthly caregivers to these children. I don't think I am wise enough to be a parent, but I feel like being in the church, listening to messages, taking lessons from the Bible and teachings from the Bible has helped me to be a better person, has helped me to be a better parent. My values and the things that I desire have changed from not being able to do devotional by myself to now having like active devotionals with my 5-year-old every single night. In the last year has been amazing. So I'll say being a parent, having that responsibility and acknowledging that I didn't have the power to raise this child by myself. I needed someone who was wiser, who was better, someone who owned the both of us, someone who created the both of us. That was the only person I could run to for help. And I'll say God has been 100% in the way that I parent, in the way that I look at my duty as a parent.
The Lord reminded me of when he washed the feet of the disciples. And it was a thing of obviously him washing away their sins and him giving an example of how, you know, if you want to be the greatest, you have to serve. That he came to serve. And I don't know, I felt like the Lord wanted me to do that as a significant thing, to like wash you guys' feet today. I don't know. But it's a thing of honor.
to just say that you guys are doing a good job. You're doing a great job. And just to like celebrate you in a sense. Obviously we do have a gift for you apart from, but like to celebrate you and to say that you're very strong, and so it's a thing of honor, honestly.
I feel like it's too much.
It's too much.
Like it's too much an honor, so to speak, because I know the significance of it.
Yeah. The Lord sees what you're doing. He sees every time you've cried, every time you felt like nobody was there for you, and He's absolutely there with you in every phase and in every moment. He knows that it wasn't what you expected and it wasn't what you wanted at first, but He's a God that does new things. He's a God that restores, and He's a God that brings new life. They thought Lazarus was dead, but He brought him back to life, and I think really that's just what the Lord is saying, that He's a restorer, He's your shepherd, and He has never left you, and He never will. So I think that really is what the Lord is saying to you today. So God bless you for everything you do for your children. It's not easy. And yeah. Praise the Lord.